And the visitors making an immediate impression with their entrance earlier on. A very stylish group indeed. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. This is the backdrop for our broadcast setting tonight. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
For most teams in the NBA, success starts at the top. The challenge for owners, most of whom don't come from basketball backgrounds, is picking the right person to entrust with roster decisions. That skill set is hard to evaluate sometimes, but getting that first decision right can sometimes make all the difference. Kevin?
It sure can. All right, DA, thanks. And a great time to check out the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up across the league. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Shake and Bake. Farrell is out there with Williams. Then there's the Professor. And it's Sharp in at the 5 down low. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Harper. Dimes is out there with Evans. And it's Roy in a power forward. When you're a championship contender, Chris, what are the aspects, the characteristics of an offense that is needed to get to that level?
You have to be balanced. You just can't be an inside team that can't shoot threes. You can't be a team that just shoot threes. You have to have guys that can dribble, that can get their own shot. You need guys that can catch and be standstill shooters as well, so that when you have the guys that dribble and get that space, their hands are ready and they're already ready. They're already prepared to shoot. And then it'd be really nice to have a post player, a dominant inside finisher, a guy that once he gets it in the painted area, everyone's going to have to watch out because he's going to dunk on him and make a poster.
Now, here's Lewis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
For 3, Roy. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Now here's Evans. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's the Professor. Pass to Sharp. Got a hand on it, but he gets it back. Now the pass to the Professor. 4 on the clock. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Evans kicks to Roy. Passes it to Harper. Portland moving the ball around. From deep. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's the Professor. A three-pointer is right on target. The Professor's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here is Harper. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans. From deep three-point range, and it's Evans missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Farrell can't hit.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in a perfect position to alter the shot.
And Lewis has it in the corner. Here's the Professor. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. From deep. They get it back. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
kicks it out to Evans. Second chance shot. And too long on the shot.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And taken away by Roy. Evans with it. Williams picks him up. To the inside. Intercepted. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Portland.
Timeout.
6-point game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Can't wait for a minute and pay. She gon' get it. I need in my position. Vacation, I'm living. Got so many Benjamins. They think I'm getting it print. I can't with them deal. Still living in crib. You can't even comfort a kid. Once a month. Shoot the set with money. Just spend it like 30. I got enough bread to feed the bird.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Well, you look at the professor, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He did miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Here's the eraser. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the hearts of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
The Trailblazers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot.
Fans, broadcasters love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, slow that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too long.
Right.
Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight on the break.
Craps in the tray.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Jeter. Here's the eraser. Jeter the pass to the Copa. That's tipped. Here's Mann. That three off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Lewis grabs the board.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Shoots the three. And it's Portland with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Dimes. He's off on that one. Good defensive work there by Young. Los Angeles leading by 6. The professor passes to Mann. Here's the bulldozer. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the professor. The long distance three is buried. The professor's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the eraser. It's Evans on the wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on top, up by 9. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you're coming away with second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Los Angeles leading by 9. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Young. Mr. Moves out there with the Professor. And there's the Bulldozer. And it's Lewis in at the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's the Cobra. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
The pass to the Bulldozer. Off target from three-point range. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Nichols. And he's good on the 3-ball. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's the Professor, covered by Evans. Lewis kicks to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 6 in the quarter.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's the eraser. Passes it to Jeter. Here's the eraser. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. Here's the Professor. 8 points for him. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now a timeout called by Portland. You know what, Chris? Speed at any position is so vital. Who are the fastest big guys in the game right now that you admire and just can't believe how they go baseline to baseline?
The first one that comes to mind is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a Greek freak, but he's a freak of nature in basketball. His speed, his length, his athletic ability. You love seeing him. And I say a close second, Anthony Davis. And don't forget about Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, a lot of guys that love running the floor and put that pressure on the defense every time by getting out.
So for the Trailblazers, Roy is checked in, and it's Harper in for Prez. Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's the eraser. 5 points in the game. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 6 on the shot clock. Now the dish to Roy. 20 feet out. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles Leafs cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Harper. And LA's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. The professor passes to Mann. A 3-ball. And it's Harper with the rebound. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And again, it's Portland converting.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Sharp. Over Roy. Can't hit from 12. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's the pass to the eraser. Williams with the block. They retain possession, and he recovers it. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Harper, and it's Williams throwing it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Here's the eraser, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Reds checked in. Los Angeles leading by 8. Passes it to Mann. Here's the professor, guarded by Red. Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to the professor. And it's good off the back rim and in. The professor's got 4 points this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work. Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Here's Mr. Moves. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento. It's good.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the eraser outside Harper. It's stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Farrell passes to Mann. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Down low. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The pass to the eraser. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Mr. Moves. He has 5. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's the eraser. 8 points for him. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And so it's Los Angeles, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, your team is competing at a very high level. What do you think that's happening?
Well, we're trying to defend, and we've been a little bit fortunate too that missed some shots, but more than anything, we just want to try to guard and make it hard on them.
Got to make them feel you. Thanks, Quinn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And guys, for Los Angeles, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Dimes. Evans out there with Harper. And it's Roy in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Good on the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Harper. Back to Evans. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Lewis, left side. Fires the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now here's Evans. T right on him. Kicks to Roy. And it's Evans in the corner. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Evans has got 6 points.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Pass to Sharp. Again, Los Angeles.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Evans outside. Shoots from the corner, and he makes that one. Evans has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's the professor, covered by Evans, who is outside. Shot clock at 6. Farrell for 3. Here's Williams. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Our next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that are sucking there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action, and there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up on some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard on this. I got to get rest for a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Don't come on. Don't push me all the way into the basket. You'd have a good
What was the
laugh.
response?
He pushed me into the basket.
The Cobra, he's checked in for Portland. Prez comes in for Harper. The Bulldozer, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Young comes in for Williams. Los Angeles leading by 13. The Professor passes to Young. Here's the Professor. Lets it go from deep. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And it's Jeter missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Evans after the basket by Los Angeles. Prez kicks to Jeter. Picked his pocket. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pass to Farrell. Here's the Bulldozer. Farrell looking around. Shot clock at 2. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Dimes got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Prez. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's the Professor. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
To the inside, the Cobra. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
There's 1:38 left in the third. Lewis outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The kick out to Young. The Bulldozer passes to Lewis. Pulls it up. They grab their own miss. The pass to the Professor. Back to Farrell. Lewis outside. Can't hit from 12.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Evans against Lewis. And it's Evans missing.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now here's Evans. He's got 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Portland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Mr. Moves checked in for Los Angeles. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the eraser, defended by Young. 4 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3-ball. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Here's the Professor. 26 points for him. Inside. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Lewis.
Assisted.
And Los Angeles leads by 20.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's the eraser. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Trailblazers trail by 20, taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got the professor. Williams is out there with Shake and Bake. And there's Mr. Moves. And it's Sharp in its center. Here's the eraser. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he hits the jump shot. Here's the professor. Poked loose. Outside Williams. Passes it to Mann. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's the eraser. That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Who's watching here?
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Lets the three fly. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Here's Harper. Pass to the eraser. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
Roy from outside. Lewis grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 23. Sharp, he's covered by Roy. Tries again. Here's Sharp again, Los Angeles. Here's Red. Now a timeout called by Portland. One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Down low, Gooden. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
Los Angeles leading by 23. McMillan passes to Terry. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Woolridge's shot is off. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Murphy passes to Maverick. Red kicks to Murphy. Red with the ball. Over to the left wing. To the right side. Now the pass to Maverick. Drills it from outside.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Terry. Woolridge with it. Here's McMillan. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McMillan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Terry against Murphy. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Passes to the Bulldozer. C-Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game. And one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Harper, he's checked in for Portland. Lewis passes to the Professor. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
Evans feeling it out a bit. Here's Harper. The Trailblazers rebound. Evans kicks to Harper. Evans outside. From deep. Nailed from three-point land.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Professor.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Here's the Bulldozer. Hits the three-point bomb. 36 points for the Professor.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
6 to shoot. Here's Dimes, and it's blocked. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.